Hi there, this is Rosie from BuggyBaby. Today I'm going to be comparing two infant carriers from the Nuna family. The first is the Pipa Lite LX, which you'll see on the left, and the Nuna Pipa Next on the right. Now, the purpose of this video is really just to show you what the products are like when you would receive them and to unbox them and talk through a few of their features and benefits. But it's not intended to be a critical review. It's just going to help you understand what the similarities and differences are so that you can make up your mind. The Nuna Pipa Lite LX is the upgraded version of the Nuna Pipa Lite, which is a really popular Group 0 Plus car seat. So let's have a look inside the box and see what it looks like. Today we're going to be unboxing the Caviar version, which is the black colourways, but there are other colourways available. So the box is very sturdy, you can feel that, with a nice simple Nuna branding. So we're going to open it up from the top. Oh, keep it loose and light. Nice. Good packaging. Very neatly and tidy packed in. No room for wobbling around, which is great. And here we have the car seat. Not only that, we have the Nuna Pipa LX base in here as well. It's important to mention that you have to use a base with the Nuna Pipa Lite LX, which give you lots of convenience and flexibility. We'll talk about that in a minute. So first we have what looks like a very soft and lovely sun canopy for the car seat. And now I'm going to pull out the car seat itself. So first out of the box we have the base for the Nuna Pipa LX, which is an ISOfix base, which is great because it means that we can install the connectors into any car that has ISOfix connectors, which most cars do, and create that sort of long-term connection between the car seat and the car. It's also got a support leg which extends down to create extra stability in a crash and to prevent the car seat from tilting forward, so that's good to know. So now that I've unboxed everything that came with the Nuna Pipa Lite LX, you can see we've got the car seat there in the middle, the canopy there, the ISOfix base, and also not quite sure what's in this bag, but let's find out. So I've now opened the contents of that little black bag out, and you can see the infant insert in front of me. That label there said it's GOTS certified, organic cotton fabric and dye. I know that the Nuna are very proud of the fact that the fabrics used in this car seat and the insert are free from any flame retardant chemicals, so they're very natural. And I have to say, when picking up this infant insert, it feels really soft, really good quality and very padded. I believe what makes this car seat so light is 3 different types of foam are built into the sides. One called Aeroflex foam, which makes it very strong and crumple resistant in a crash, yet still very light to carry. So the Nuna Pipa Lite LX, well, the clue's in the name. It's really light to pick up. I mean, this one hand, no problem at all. In fact, at 2.3 kilos, I believe it is the lightest car seat on the market for the Group 0 Plus. So just to recap, you can use this car seat from birth to 13 kilos. So from the top of the car seat, we can see the nice Nuna branding here, and this is a Leatherette handle, which makes it feel a little bit more luxurious than other infant carriers on the market that I've seen. And then down here we have a nice simple yet sturdy safety harness, which clicks in and out like so, and these lovely fabrics. So even without the infant insert here, the head hugger and seat liner feel really soft. In fact, they're made from wool and tensile fibres, which give it that luxury soft feel. I'm now going to pop the sun canopy onto the Nuna Pipa Lite LX car seat. To do this, I think I have to poke this little gadget here through this slot and then press that button through. Let's give that a try. Oh, there we go. There's the slot there. You see that? So I'm just going to pop that down. There we go. That's in. And I will do the same on the other side. There's also a popper here to secure the canopy to the car seat. So just stub that down. I've now zipped the Dream Drape back up into its little canopy, and once your baby's up and ready to face the world again, you can simply retract the sun canopy as you can with any other sort of infant carriers and create that space around your little one. Now, one of the real selling points of the Nuna Pipa Lite LX is that it has the Nuna Dream Drape, which, if you haven't heard of it before, is the little piece of black mesh that comes over the front of the car seat and that you can pull over to your baby to create a bit of a blackout effect when they're trying to sleep in the pushchair, which is really, really useful. As I'm just going to try to find the Dream Drape now, and I can see a zip here, so I'm guessing it's tucked in this part of the hood. And sure enough, there we have the Dream Drape tucked in there. So if I just pull that out, you can see we've got a really, really good coverage there. And these secure with these metal magnets, metallic magnet effects, so there's no buckles or anything. You can just pop that down and it'll hold and create that really good sleeping environment for a little one. As mentioned before, the Nuna Pipa Lite LX can only be installed with its compatible base, and the base comes in this box that we're unboxing today and retails around £250 for the lot. To install it, all you have to do is grab these little plastic gadgets that came in the box and hook them into these hooks on your vehicle. So this curved end here goes underneath the metal part and then hooks down. I admit that took a little bit of fiddling, but now that these are in place, they are rock solid and not going anywhere. So the next part of the puzzle is to pop on the ISOfix fittings. So to do this, I need to lift the whole base onto our seat. And from there, extend the ISOfix rods down and around, like so. So they're now pointing sideways, and then we can slot them into the ISOfix fittings. Also, it's important now to extend the support leg, so that's in place there, and then push them in here. So I've now got the ISOfix base ready to click into the plastic ports. So if I've got this right, a simple push and they should turn from red to green. Let's give that a go, give it a bit more welly. So just wanted to talk through the whole safety installation thing there. So you've got your ISOfix connectors there marked green, and then moving round to the back, we can see we've got our support leg fully extended, and again we have a visual indicator at the bottom, not sure if you can quite see it there, which is also green. So that confirms we've got this part correct. And there we have it. I've just lifted the Nuna Pipa LX onto the base, and we can also see that this green mark here has gone from green to red. So in all three places, our seat is safely in and ready to go. And I will just show you the insert again here to remind us, which would tuck into here. Remove when your baby is big enough. So guys, that in a nutshell was the Nuna Pipa Lite LX from the Nuna brand. Retails around £250 and it comes with the ISOfix base. Suitable from 0 to 13 kilos, so it's a great first infant carrier. It has that wonderful Dream Drape tucked away in the hood here, which allows us to extend over the baby and keep him asleep for a little bit longer. It's got a removable insert for your newborn, which is made from really fantastic fabrics. It's got that support leg to prevent extra tilting and rotation in a crash, and it has ISOfix fittings to keep things more stable also. It's made from Aeroflex foam, which absorbs crash forces, so it's a great safe car seat as well. In terms of luxury, it's got that leatherette handle, which we liked, and also it fits all Nuna pushchairs. Just make sure to buy the right adapters. And finally, it's also approved to take on aircraft. Just one thing to bear in mind is that you will need to take the base as well. So that might not be as convenient as it first appears, but you can still take it on aircraft with you. It's cabin approved. And the main benefit, I guess, is just how light it is. So I'm just going to pop this car seat off and take it away. Thanks guys. If you want to know more information about this, please visit buggybaby.co.uk. I'm now going to look at the Nuna Pipa Next, which is another infant carrier from the Nuna brand. As you can see, we are unboxing today the version in Caviar, which is the black colour, but there are other colours available. And what else can we see on the packaging? Nuna Pipa Next base sold separately, must be used to meet i-size standards. So this, if you're looking to buy this car seat, this is the one to look for if you're looking for i-size. So this is the car seat that conforms to R129 regulation, which means that it measures your child's suitability for the car seat based on its length or length or height rather than their weight. So we can see here it's around 13 kilos, but child height from 40 to 83 centimetres. So let's look inside the box and talk through a few of its features. The Nuna Pipa Next comes in a nice sturdy box, and the branding is really, really nice. I like the simplicity of it, and the box is very sturdy. And here it says, from first ride to your next adventures. So like I mentioned before, an eye-size car seat, so you can use it from birth, and it keeps your baby in the safer rear-facing position for at least up to 15 months. Now let's get the Nuna Pipa Next out of the box. Feels very light, and I understand that it is only 2.8 kilos, which would fit with how easily it comes out the box. And here you can see the Nuna Pipa Next out of the box. Like I mentioned before, this is the eye-size version of the seat, and we'll just look around it and see how it feels. As I mentioned before, it can be installed with the base, which is an optional extra, and also you can use it with a seat belt, so it gives you that flexibility of installation, which is useful. However, if you're going to make sure that it's eye-size compliant, you must install it with the base. So from the top, got this nice leatherette handle with the Nuna branding on it. And moving down, we have a 3-point harness, which feels really, really soft. Look at these lovely textured pads that will go over your baby's tummy. And this really nice removable insert, which will ensure that your little one stays snugly, even if they're tiny. And once they get larger, you can just simply remove the insert. The harness feels nice and stable and chunky, so all good. The sun canopy is retractable, as you'd expect, and goes backwards and forwards nice and easily. And it also has that magic extra touch that Nuna have brought in, the Dream Drape, which I believe I'll find under this zip. And there it is. Now this is a really cool piece of technology that allows you to pull a piece of fabric, nice breathable mesh fabric, over the car seat itself and create a blackout effect when your baby's trying to sleep or when used on the stroller. And just to mention that you can use the Nuna Pipa Next on any Nuna stroller, and also some strollers from other leading brands. Just check the adapters before you buy. Here's the Nuna Pipa Next with the Dream Drape fully extended over. I really like this feature. As you can see, it'd be really handy if our baby was just trying to get off to sleep, you know, whether that was in the car or whether you were just using this in rocking mode, as I am now. The clever bit about it is that it attaches with magnets, so there's no buttons or anything like that. You simply unzip the canopy, extend out the Dream Drape, and fix it underneath with just a tap with the magnet, which holds in place. It's also really, really light, not as light as the Nuna Pipa Lite LX, but not much heavier. And the good thing is that you can take it on aircraft with you as well. So that gives you that extra versatility. It has a removable insert for newborns to make it really, really snugly from the word go, and built-in fold-out support. So if you're going to install the Nuna Pipa Next without the base, you can of course use your vehicle seatbelt for this one, and the guides are just here where you can see this green lozenge here, so you would pass the seatbelt through here to thread it through. So just to sum up this unboxing review, the Nuna Pipa Next is a great eye-size car seat. It's the first one that you'll need. It will take you from newborn through to 15 months, and it has extra safety features to ensure that your baby remains as safe as possible, but you must install it with the base to make it eye size, which is available separately. However, you can install it into your car if you don't wish to use the base, using these nice simple vehicle points here. It has some nice luxury touches like the leatherette handlebar at the top. The fabrics are really soft and really, really padded, so they'll feel great on your baby, even if they're just in there wearing their nappy. The Dream Drape is a really nice addition and folds down and keeps your baby nice and snug and out of the way of bright lights when they're on the stroller or in the car. And you can use the seat with any Nuna pushchair, just make sure you get the right adapters. The Nuna Pipa Next retails at around £200 without the base, and if you're going to add the base on as well to make it i-size compliant, that's another £125, which is great value, I think you'll agree. To learn more about the Nuna Pipa Next i-size car seat, please visit buggybaby.co.uk. In this part of my video, I just wanted to do a direct comparison between the Nuna Pipa Lite LX and the Nuna Pipa Next, as you may be wondering which one to buy. From the outset, they do look quite similar. To be completely clear, the Pipa Lite LX is there on the left with the base, and the Pipa Next is there on the right without. So that's probably the biggest main difference, is that the Pipa Lite LX has to be used with a base. So when you buy it as a bundle, that will come with it. And that gives you the convenience of being able to click the car seat on and off without any unnecessary straining. However, on the other hand, the Nuna Pipa Next, you can buy a base optionally, but also you have the flexibility to transport this vehicle, this car seat between vehicles. So it's useful if you're going to be using it in different cars, and you don't have to use the base with it if you don't want to. In terms of their suitability, they can both be used from birth, and they have lots of nice snuggly infant inserts and good fabrics to make this really nice for your newborn. I would say that the Nuna Pipa LX has the edge here because as well as having this insert here, it also includes this lovely GOTS approved soft and squidgy insert for your baby, made of a lovely organic fibres. Both of the car seats have a leatherette handle, so we have the Nuna Pipa Lite LX here with the black leatherette, and the Nuna Pipa Next with the tan version. Both lovely, both nice luxury touches. And in terms of the Dream Drape, that wonderful feature that allows you to create the blackout area inside the car seats, both of them come with that too. And both of the car seats come with a sturdy 3-point safety harness with these chest pads. Not much to choose between them really. Both feel really soft and comfortable. The Nuna Next here has a bit of embroidery, which is quite nice. In terms of the product weight, the Nuna Pipa Lite LX just has the edge, weighing in at 2.3 kilos, whereas the Nuna Pipa Next is slightly heavier at 2.8, but both feel great to handle and won't give you any extra bulk to carry unnecessarily. What's more, they're both approved to take on aircraft. Just remember that if you take the Nuna Pipa Lite LX away on holiday with you, you will also have to take the base as well, because it's not doesn't have seatbelt guides, whereas you can take the Next on holiday and not having to worry about bringing a base if you don't want to. That said, the addition of a base is a really gives you a lot of extra convenience as well as safety. The Nuna Pipa Lite LX comes with the ISOfix fittings here, which are really easy to install. I've shown that in detail at the first part of the video, and there's also obviously the support leg, which reduces forward rotation in a crash, so a really good safety feature. Both of these car seats can be used on all Nuna pushchairs, which is great if you've got one in mind. Just make sure to choose the right adapters, because Nuna do offer a couple, and they both fit with other leading brands of pushchair. Again, just check the adapters before you buy. So in conclusion, if you're looking for i-size, go for the Nuna Pipa Next. If you're looking for a very lightweight carrier to use from birth, then go for the Nuna Pipa Lite LX. But both of these carriers are great value for money and very high quality, and I'm sure you will find it easy to find the right one for you. If you'd like to know more about either of these products, please visit buggybaby.co.uk. Thanks very much.